And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Melinda. Damn. You actually got in, right? It was. I bet you don't even know Diane. Well, not like that. They would have kept you. You could have gone to the thing, passed the lie detectors. You're a good person. Fuck. Damn, man, that's why it sticks. It's counterintelligence willpower. God, you know, like Diane, like, she has a scar on her face. You know, you in the interrogation, it's like Scarface, right? You grab her face and like, where you get that scar from eating pussy? You goes, how get a scar like that? Fuck. Last time I saw you was at the horseback riding lessons. They took you by there. I was with that CIA mechanic. He'd drive me. Fucking odd jobs, man. All the way out on, what's it, Golandaville, Gongola, fucking on the fucking near the Kentucky border out in the thing. Shit. And they didn't, like you were when we were at the new school, they didn't really talk about horses. I didn't ride horses either then. Damn, Kathy was also riding horses and hanging out with Diane. They go to the shows and it's me a little bit later because they gotta look like they're taking care of me. But I had to bring you by there. Remember, you're the one who gave me my name, Funky. And the way you pressed it. And man, a few things. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't know. And it comes to me and it's all, if it wasn't for the, fuck. Damn, man, the other things, got a few things. A lot of things. It wasn't for, Worcester. I wasn't thinking and how you get another Diane, or sort of Diane, but not a Diane. The next generation. Diane, the next generation. They might not even tell you. They might run it through dirty FBI and ATF even back then. By the time you start going, would it be late 80s or maybe before they start? Probably before they start having you do anything. Probably way later than that. Probably in the early 90s. They bring you right in the early 90s, right? If it's even that. Like maybe you just wouldn't. Maybe be clean and like it'd be like, this shit's going on. What do we do? Probably, maybe, right? Damn, man. It would be actual CIA too. Right? Because there's a reason for it. They want that. And even though you end up back there, back in Southern Illinois, you grew up all around, went to the school with professors' kids, some farm girl, whatever it was. Man, they worked you. You have no will. Like, you know, I think of that turtle. I think it's a turtle drone. That's how I think of it. I think of you a little bit, because you know that thing. Remember I guess it wasn't a party, right? It was like a camp out. I did be in 7th grade or something. And they left alcohol out for us on purpose. And all the parents, the principal, and I guzzled some fucking vodka. And everyone else drank their whatever, and you drank your little. And I drank too much, I didn't know. And then I climbed up on the thing, remember? And I was singing, our principal's name is Mr. Raywalt. Another German, right? They can't quit. They don't fucking quit. That's the thing. They don't fucking stop. I was like, what's inside of Raywalt's pants? Doo-dah, doo-dah. I was like screaming and bellowing that for a long ass time. And all the fucking parents that were there, my dad wasn't there, There's other parents in their tent. Mr. Raiswald's in his tent, and they just sleep right through it, or they're quiet. They're grunging, like upset. And no one says a damn thing, and it was too weird. That's why I kept going. I didn't even fucking think, and it's like, what? No one says a thing. No one says shut up. Maybe finally, but they don't come out and be like, what is this or that? Because they're all like, it got set out, and then they don't want to be the one. Oh, wait, are you drunk or not drunk? Or who set that out, or whatever. And then they have to have a fucking committee meeting the next day to see if they can bitch. Remember? They woke up, all the kids, we were all sleeping up in the school. And I was hungover, first time in my life, ever. And they came marching in, banging pots and pans. They're all mad. Then Mr. Raywald later was bitching at me in front of everyone at the school. But he never, in front of the class, but he never fucking said anything. Before, they act like it's not going on because they fucking did it. They have to figure out who's doing what, who's going to say what faults or whatever. But, remember that? Okay, motherfucker. My psychologist, they'd send me to way across town, Dr. Gordon Plum. He ran you. You know? They made you. He fucked up. He's got the ego, he's got the shit. Ask some things. He fucking profiles and predictive psychology. They fucking created you. Probably know it too. He fucking leaked. He had that, man, his house and his like business, strategic. You go out of the high school and you walk this back way, or it could be out the front, the main road, or right back, and a long ways up, everyone walk, or a lot of people go down to that part of town and slip in or out or whatever the hell. A lot of discreet movement and shit. Damn, man. Yeah, that was that. They did that shit, man. That guy was all the way. That guy's the shit down here. That guy's the psychological. That's with the team, man. That did that early shit. Because it's a fucking lie. It's not Israel. It's not Jeffrey Epstein. It's their shit. And it was never about the blackmail scandal. It's like all like fucking, life trajectory. Some of it's the naughty and like what, but a lot of it's just trajectory. It's not always like, well, you could be in trouble or not. And there's a certain amount or how much angst. The motherfucker will have, because I know that motherfucker, he'll have, damn, man. You're one of the good kids too. But they just have you. You're a prodigy. You're a thing. And you fucking knew it. You're like very, you get that business thing. God, fuck, God. Man, you're a nice person too. Very responsible and, yeah, but they be doing that shit. They get their little cameras and their doodads and do the fucking shit and see what guys look. They look, avoid look, whatever. Trolling out their own family and shit. You know what I mean? To see who's gonna do what look. Yeah. Mr. fucking God, whatever he did on car, mailbox, whatever probably did, man, troll this shit out. Man, because they didn't know any better. Or they act like they don't, but they know where it's gonna go. Actually, they had it gamed out and the naughty and, man, we're not gonna be like friends. We're like bonobo chimps or we're not, right? They act like innocent. We're gonna be bonobo chimps and now we're not gonna be like fucking, I wonder what that Psychology Today article with a chimp. The guy has a chimp in his house. He adopts a female chimp. I think it's Psychology Today. I wonder if that was like current then, or if I was looking at one that's like the classic and he just has to leave it. Read it in his office. Okay, so that's that shit. Man, they did. They put you in the academy and everything. They just right. All of Southern Illinois take you around. You went to the private schools. You're not fucking. Because they would like that party. They'd be like, oops, we gotta be like doing that motherfucker, and he's all fucking. They gotta just okay, and then turn some knobs because there's some people having life or something like that. Man, and you wouldn't know. I don't know if they told you. Does that go on Southern Illinois, or they get you hooked in later? Maybe you didn't do anything. You're a little like Tulsi, yeah, like a robot, like a fucking Stepford, but she's all the way. But you're like a thinking person, a real person. Like I would trust you. But then I think more, and you know you're dirty. I wasn't ever gonna say it before like that, but it just came to me as I said it. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about Nat and stuff, and shit, man. Well, the feds had them, like the Bonanos. They took all their shit, $500 million. It's all Potemkin. And they just fucking run that shit. His dad came by, you could see it's disgusting. The feds have him. Hate these motherfuckers. Damn, so that's that. And you saw, I used to do writings. I even used your name once as like a thing. And then, man, I'm probably the only heterosexual they let you be around. Like, what's her name that he's by? But there's all fucking, you know what I mean, right there. And you know that fucking S-girl with the big old titties and precocious 8th grade. She was CIA underage. Fucking, you know what? They just ran her. They turned her out, and that's Diane's stuff, right? And she's the one who told you, isn't she? Isn't she? She goes off in the tent with what's the fuck? Mr. fucking Davies going to the Navy, right? Like fucking boring motherfucker. She's always real nice to me, and there's a certain kind of coldness in it. Because she had business to take care of. And it ain't like fucking that kind of business. So like that, this pathway, this goes this way and that. Right? And you have to be like, oh, I gotta walk down there. Damn, we used to kiss, didn't we? See, I can't even fucking remember. I had a little spell, right? Like everyone. I feel bad now, I didn't appreciate it. Like, God, what happened with that girl? What about the girl with a spot on her face across town? That would be interesting. Fuck, man. I hope you turn on these people. I hope you could or can. Just turn on them. It doesn't matter. Because Diane's a fucking, it's all the way. They murdered people. I mean, bad. They know the shit. They'll find out. They'll find out Chikatilo or whoever the fuck it was. You know the motherfucker, and they got him being hauled off. Terrifying my mom. That's the other thing. That's the dentist who did that. And then my, in town, blocks and blocks away. But they did all that shit. They did the Ho Chi Minh Trail thing. Probably. They did it, played my mom. I remember Reggie, how he worked there at our school. That was, my mom got him from the CETA program. My mom ran the CETA program for Southern Illinois. For a while it lasted, for a few years. Jim Carter years. And he was supposed to be the janitor. He's a black guy. And he has to be like fucking, and he's all like, mine is a terrible waste at the end. And he had to throw down a fucking old like bookcase. Maybe that's even fake. Yes, mine is a terrible thing to waste. He can't hang around with kids. He's so angry. Shit. Oh man, it was. It was like a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And then he said, like it's supposed to be like the teachers like another from outside would drive by and see him playing with kids on the playground, and they knew he's not in the teachers union. And he's like, he hired from the CETA program to be a janitor. And so Mr. fucking shithead, Mr. Roywald would say, it wasn't him, it wasn't the other guy. No, it might have been the other guy. By then, the fucking, the guy who ended up being a science teacher over at at fucking Lincoln Junior High. That guy gave me tularemia too. He worked with Diane to do that, cook that shit up with it. They know what they're doing too. They want to be on the end. He said he had. Remember, he had smallpox. He had not smallpox, polio when he was a kid. Yeah. Damn, man, we have to have the Klan in there. You have Mike Stearns. No, it was having a serial killer or whatever. You gotta have Mike Stearns. I'm doing a video. Have Mike Stearns have to be testifying on the thing, right? I happened to be there. I saw him, and I said I was just telling stories about it and whatever. Just have it in there because it's like all the shit. Or maybe they say they vetted him out. He had a chance to ask, man. Ask him everything. Yeah. And then some other shit. Wasn't there one? There was a lynching too. Yeah, he was like third party, like had to be driving around that night. You know, like a left in a car. Like, you know, the one redneck goes crazy and just has to burn and just destroy the poor guy out of town or whatever the fuck it was. That shit up in fucking where I live, it's just on purpose. That guy's wife first out, the guy from Chicago. But man, my mom would get these guys for the CETA program. And all the shit, all the firemen, that'd be some garbage from Chicago. That's the bullshit. That's just like fucking more shit from flip it over to the other side and do it some more. That's all it fucking was. Man, we were driving with Reggie. He'd take us out driving. He didn't like me. Alright, because he's always told, well, you know the thing, you're told I'm fucking supposed to be just nothing, right? It's like that. You know, it's that thing. I'm supposed to know. And I got my name Funky, so I was going on, like, and you're doing it like a job, though. But Reggie, man, we go to the black part of town. He's driving really fast. The black guy's walking across the street. So it's like the guy never even looks. Just walks right in front of the car, and Reggie just keeps going, and the guy keeps going. And they both barely miss each other. And that's a fake. That's a fake out. They set that shit up and time that shit out. You know? So my mom was getting set up with fucking everything. Every motherfucker she hires, everything. Every judge my mom put in, supported. It is, man. Oh, you used to mow my lawns, right? Is that fucking code? I could do it in court, right? So this kid said, because that goes to the shit, too, the dentist thing. Both those kids went to jail, went to prison. Did they get out? Damn. What about the kid? Oh, shit. Damn, man. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. They worked it, man, because that's what's so cool about you. Because it's like I've always thought you're trying to, not reaching out to me, but I feel guilt. I feel guilty. There's a certain thing. It's like God, man. It's a certain thing. Man, these people are like all the way. Maybe they don't even fucking tell you. You don't know. Maybe it's not like, you know, if they like, you know, it's like you're fucking, like a fucking dog. Like Diane, she's like the alcoholic, you know, fucking, and working at, and they keep that on a separate thing anyway. You're probably not even that bad. Whatever, if it is. So what is it, CIA, or you go off into the fucking, man, or you had to go in something else, or you get your rugby scholarship or something, right? Or maybe polo. That would be fucking, if they know what they're doing. You're out of the horses, right? Lord Mountbatten did the polo. He did, early on, he had his film camera. He's so fucking precocious. His mom is so cool. Look at a picture of her, and you can see. And he would take high-speed film, like way back, maybe, God, was it? Yeah, right after World War I, maybe. And he knew Charlie Chaplin, the whole fucking thing, right? The whole Charlie Chaplin, that's a super spy, the cool, right? And but he did slow motion, high-speed film of polo. Guys doing their polo stuff, like they're the expert, but they can't tell you what the fuck they're doing or balance. And then he slowly looks at slow motion. He can do his thing. He does study guides. He wrote a book on it. It's fucking cool. And hey, what do you think about Aldrich James? That's pretty fucking good, right? They told me Aldrich James. And that's what it takes. That's how you roll, dog. Motherfuckers, that's how you get it. In your face, man. That's how you get back.